So finally, in the last three movies, I mean that's a pretty good thing. Um, I'm just gonna make a hot take really quick. I like two of the three movies in this last trilogy. Um, yeah, I said two, and I'll just give you a hint as to which one I don't like. It's the bad one. Welcome back to the Star Wars Retrospective. And in today's video, we will be talking about the sequel trilogy, specifically The Force Awakens. Star Wars The Force Awakens, directed by J.J. Abrams, was released in 2015 and marked the beginning of a new era for the Star Wars franchise. The movie was met with both critical and commercial success and was widely considered to be a good movie as well as just a good Star Wars film in general. In this video, I'm going to discuss why The Force Awakens is a good movie and a good Star Wars film as well. Firstly, The Force Awakens is a good movie because of its strong storytelling and character development. The movie manages to introduce new characters while also paying homage to the original trilogy, creating a perfect blend of nostalgia and fresh storytelling. The plot is well paced, and the action sequences are breathtaking, keeping the audience engaged throughout the movie. Moreover, the film's emotional moments are pretty impactful, making the audience invested in the characters and their journeys. Secondly, The Force Awakens is a good Star Wars film because it captures the essence of what makes Star Wars so beloved. The movie captures the spirit of adventure and heroism that defined the franchise for over 4 decades. The film's use of practical effects and practical sets, combined with the iconic John Williams score, creates a sense of nostalgia for the original trilogy and captures the magic of the Star Wars universe. The Force Awakens introduces new characters that fit pretty seamlessly into the Star Wars universe. Rey, Finn, and Poe are all pretty well developed in this film, and they bring their unique perspective to the story. The film also reintroduces classic characters such as Han Solo and Chewbacca, and their return is handled with respect to the originals, adding to the movie's impact. In addition, The Force Awakens also explores new themes that are relevant to contemporary society. The film addresses issues such as identity, belonging, and the struggle between good and evil. The themes explored in the movie are universal and resonate with wide audiences, making it a movie that transcends the Star Wars fan base. Finally, The Force Awakens sets up the rest of the sequel trilogy, whilst also standing on its own as a great movie. The film's ending leaves the audience wanting more, and the anticipation for the next installment is palpable. The Force Awakens manages to continue the Star Wars saga while also introducing new ideas and characters, making it a pretty important addition to the franchise. The Force Awakens is both a good movie and a good Star Wars movie. Its strong storytelling, character development, and exploration of new themes make it a pretty great movie, while its capture of the Star Wars spirit and seamless integration of new characters makes it a great Star Wars film. The Force Awakens managed to introduce a new generation to the Star Wars franchise while also satisfying longtime fans, making it what I would call a modern classic in its own right. One of the factors is the film's visual style. The Force Awakens is a visually stunning movie, with beautiful cinematography and stunning special effects that bring the Star Wars universe to life. The film's use of practical effects and practical sets, combined with the seamless integration of CGI, creates a sense of realism that immerses the audience in the story. I could be a little biased because I saw this movie when it came out in 2015 when I was 6, and I saw it in 3D, and I think I have a soft spot for it the same way that I have a soft spot for um the older movies like A New Hope. It's just one of those movies, And another factor that makes it a pretty fun movie is its humor. The film strikes a pretty good balance between serious moments and humorous ones, with witty one-liners and comedic situations that provide much-needed levity from the tension on the story. The humor also helps to make characters more relatable and likable, adding to the audience's investment in their story. Furthermore, The Force Awakens is a great Star Wars film because it expands the mythology of the franchise. The movie introduces new concepts and ideas that add to the rich tapestry of the Star Wars universe, building on the lore established in the original trilogy. The film's exploration of the Force in particular is particularly noteworthy, as it adds new dimensions to the concept and expands our understanding on it. Finally, The Force Awakens is just a really fun movie and a really fun Star Wars film because it just captured the essence of what makes Star Wars so beloved, its sense of wonder and adventure. The film is a celebration of the Star Wars universe, and it's clear that everyone involved in making the movie has a deep love and respect for the franchise. This love and respect are evident in every frame of the film. It's what makes The Force Awakens such a special movie. Overall, The Force Awakens is a good movie and a great Star Wars film because of its strong storytelling, character development, visual style, humor, and expansion of the franchise's mythology, and its celebration of the Star Wars universe. It's a movie that succeeds on multiple levels, and it's no wonder that it's considered one of the best movies in the franchise. One of the reasons that The Force Awakens succeeds as both a movie and a Star Wars film is its ability to balance nostalgia with innovation. This movie pays homage to the original trilogy with the return of classic characters like Han Solo, Chewbacca, and Leia, as well as the use of practical effects and sets. At the same time, the film introduces new characters like Rey, Finn, and Poe, who bring their unique personalities and perspectives to the story. This balance of new and old is a key factor in the film's success, as it appeals to both longtime fans of the franchise and a new generation of viewers. Another factor that makes The Force Awakens such a great movie and great Star Wars films is its use of themes. The film explores themes of family, identity, and belonging, which are central to the saga. The characters in the movie struggle with their pasts and places in the world, and their journeys are compelling and emotionally resonant. The film's themes are universal and help to make the story widely relatable to the audience. Additionally, The Force Awakens is a fun movie because of its action sequences. The movie features some of the most thrilling and visually stunning action sequences in the franchise. From the Millennium Falcon chase on Jakku to the lightsaber battle between Rey and Kylo Ren. The action in the film is well choreographed and exciting because it serves to advance the story and develop the characters at the same time. Furthermore, The Force Awakens is a great Star Wars film because it expands the mythology of the franchise in meaningful ways. The film introduces new concepts like the Knights of Ren and the First Order, which add depth and complexity to the Star Wars universe. However, the Knights of Ren, they don't, they're not used. The movie also explores the legacy of the original trilogy, which with references to the Force, the Jedi, and the Sith. These additions to the franchise's mythology help to make The Force Awakens a pretty vital part of the Star Wars saga. Finally, The Force Awakens is a great movie because, and a great Star Wars film because of its overall impact. The film revitalized and introduced a new generation of fans to the Star Wars universe. And it will set the stage for the rest of the sequel trilogy while also standing on its own. The Force Awakens is a movie that has had a lasting impact on pop culture, and its influence can be seen in countless other films and TV shows. In conclusion, The Force Awakens is a great movie and a great Star Wars film because of its ability to balance nostalgia with innovation, its exploration of themes and thrilling action sequences, its expansion of the franchise's mythology, and its overall impact on pop culture. It's a movie that succeeds on multiple levels, and it's no wonder that it's considered one of the best movies in the Star Wars franchise. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to repeat another YouTuber who is much better than I am opinion. Han Solo should have died. Two movies earlier, so yeah, if you've seen the Cosmonaut Variety Hours video, you know what this opinion is largely copied, but I understand that I'm trying to bring it to more people, and also I fully agree with it. If Han had died at the end of Empire Strikes Back, it wouldn't need to have this pointless plot in the beginning of Return of the Jedi, as well as a very weak character throughout the rest of the film. It's cool to see him again, 100%. It's just a scenario of the sequel's main issues falling under throwbacks to the original, specifically in Rise of Skywalker. In any case, 8 out of 10, this movie is so much fun, and is the most real Star Wars experience to come out in the last 30 goddamn years. At this point, I'm excited to have a real return to the Star Wars franchise after the shows that I just talked about, which are different in style and tone to the original trilogy. This film just feels basic in a really nice way, and like it doesn't have anything to say, which it will get caught up in later. So, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.